Good morning, students, and welcome to the class of English. Today, I, Pankaj Singh Thapa, is in front of you again. And children, last video I discussed about formal invitation letters and especially card format and letter format. In this video, I'll discuss about informal invitation letter. So, alright, children, let's begin our class today. So, what is informal? Children, first, if we go by the meaning of informal, it means, if you check the meaning informal, means without rules. Okay, without rules or any kind of regulation. So, if there is no regulation, alright, or no rule is there, that is thing is known as informal. So, children, it's a human tendency that when some kind of restriction or regulation is there, we work step by step as is ordered to us. But if it is an informal way, we behave in the manner as we like. So, taking reference from the meaning of these words formal and informal, I would like to start this presentation of informal invitation letters. So, children, as the name and discussion about the name suggests, informal. So, generally, informal invitation letters, they are written to our family, friends, relatives, and these kind of people, and they are, we can include them in the personal letters. Okay. Now, the important points which have to be kept in mind. The first point, children, is that these letters are first or second person presentations. If you remember what I told you when I was telling you about the formal invitation letter, that formal invitation letters are written in third person. So, children, mind this thing very clearly that informal invitation letters are written in first and second person. Okay, like Mr. and Mrs. Gulati invite Mr. and Mrs. Khurana on the occasion of. So, what we are doing, instead of saying I am inviting, we are just putting up like this. So, it is the format of formal invitation letter when we use third person. Now, suppose when we are writing informal invitation letter, you can write like this: I invite you on the occasion of birthday of my brother, like this. Alright. So, I is the word of first person. Second person is you. So, we generally use I and you in informal invitation letters. So, this point must be considered very carefully. Secondly, personal feelings and emotions find an expressions. Alright. So, we are free to express ourselves in any emotional manner. The writer's address is given in the usual place. So, whosoever is the writer, its address is given. Then the salutation is usually dear plus name. Why? To establish a kind of relation, to establish a goodwill. So, we use dear. Alright. Then the date of writing is given, but the year is generally omitted. So, we write date, but year is not necessary. The style and tone are relaxed and informal. So, there is nothing like that we must be accurate, precise, concise, to the point. Sometimes we can go by the flow. Alright. Different tenses are used as the sense demands. So, in formal invitation letter, we can use major type of tenses. Alright. The complementary clause is yours sincerely. Children, if you remember, I told you two closings are there. See, informal invitation letter is only written in letter format. First, you keep this point in mind. Alright, informal invitation letter is written in only letter format. Why? Suppose I want to invite my friend and especially I am writing to him. Definitely I will write a letter. Why I will send a card? Alright. So, informal invitation letter is in the form of a letter. Now, children, when I told you the closings of letters, so I told you two closings are there. One is yours truly. Yours truly, and other one is yours sincerely. And I told you that if the person is stranger, okay, if the person is stranger, so we use yours truly. And in second case, when the person's name has been mentioned along with his designation, and or if we know the person personally, then we use yours sincerely. So as it is written over here, the complementary clause is yours sincerely, because definitely we know our friends, family and relatives. Now children, let's solve some questions based on the things which we have discussed. Now Rohit has got success in CBSE PMT and he wants to celebrate his admission to Shivaji Medical College, Nagpur, by throwing a party to his friends. Write an informal invitation giving details of venue, time and date. So don't confuse children. Venue means place. Alright. So don't confuse. Venue means place. Alright. Place of occasion. Place of occasion or place of event, where the event is going to take place. Okay. Don't confuse by the term venue. So see, as the word limit is there of notice writing, so word limit of invitation writing is also 50 words. So first of all, the address is there. Address. What is the format of informal invitation letter? Same format will be followed in the informal invitation letter. So informal letters format is followed in informal invitation letter. And as it is in the letter format, no card format is there in the invitation letter, which is informal. So same format comes here. It looks like an informal letter. So sender's address, then date is there, then dear name. You will be glad to learn that I have secured 80th rank in the CBSE PMT competition. I have got admission in a prestigious institution, Shivaji College, Nagpur. I want to share a few moments of my life in the company of my old friends at a dinner in the Hotel Kanishka at 9 p.m. on 23rd of July 2006. So please join the celebrations and merrymaking. Yours sincerely, Rohit. Alright, so this will be your answer. Next is, you are Leena Sen. The wedding of your elder sister, Leena Sen, is going to be held on the 15th May 2000XX at Hotel Lakeview, Udaipur. Write out an informal invitation to your friend Winnie, requesting her to attend the function. Now, first sender's address 4357 Vasant Kunj, Rajnagar, 1st of May 2000XX. Children, actually, what is this 2000XX? Sometimes, excuse me, you may be worried that why do we write the year and phone number like this? Okay, now suppose when you are writing, suppose if I am writing phone number, so 9140XXX. So children, it is a way of writing the things in exams. Okay, it is to maintain the secrecy or privacy of any person. Alright, so that's why whenever this thing comes in exam, so you can use this thing. Means write the first 2-3 digits or 4 digits and then write XXXX. Alright, so then dear Winnie, you will be pleased to know that the wedding of my elder sister Reena Sen is going to be held on 15th May 2000XX at Hotel Lakeview, Udaipur. The whole family will move there in the morning. I invite you to join us at a lunch in the hotel on 15th May. The wedding ceremony will take place at 8 in the evening. I do hope you will join us on the auspicious occasion. Yours sincerely, Leena. Next question, you are Ankit. You are Ankit Verma. Your friend from Malaysia is staying in the hotel. Invite him to join Diwali celebrations with you at the residence. Now, sender's address, then day, then dear Surunaya. Now children, if you notice this question, who you are? You are Ankit Verma. Now second thing is your friend. Alright. Second thing is You are Ankit Verma and your friend from Malaysia is staying in the hostel. Now, if you check it properly, is there any name of your friend which is mentioned here? No. So when no name is there, alright children, so you are free to use any name. Clear? So kindly don't leave the place blank. When no name is mentioned, don't get confused. If no name is there, nothing is there, so you are free to use it from your own side. But you have to take care that if the thing has been mentioned, you don't write anything else, because there will be deduction of marks. Alright? So if the things have been mentioned, then you have to use those things. If they are not there, you are free to use anything. Alright? Now we do have the writing replies of formal and informal invitation letter. Writing replies, children, also very important. So suppose if you get invitation, so two possible answers are there, either yes or no. Okay, you will reply like this. So a formal reply is usually very short. It is brief and to the point. Okay, so if you are replying to someone, and kindly take note of this thing, that a person has invited you, so maintain the dignity and decorum, and just maintain his emotions and respect. So be very polite and courteous. So formal replies demand a formal tone and treatment, and there is no room for unnecessary details or superfluous matter in them. An informal reply or private letter may, however, express personal feelings. So same thing, children. Whatever is the way of informal and informal letters, same will be followed over here. But actually it is here that we are replying. Now formal replies. Acknowledge the invitation. So how will you acknowledge the invitation? I thank you for your invitation. Like this. Express thanks in third person. Okay. So if you use I, then it is informal reply. So you will use third person to reply also. So as I told you that third person is used in formal invitation letter, so in reply also third person will be used. Okay, like suppose the invitation is Mr. and Mrs. Khurana invite Mr. and Mrs. Gupta for on the marriage function of their son. So how the reply will come? Mr. and Mrs. Gupta thank for the invitation. Now two answers could be there. We will be pleased to join the party, or we regret that we can't join the party. So like this, third person will be used. Then mention acceptance and regret. Specify the reason for refusal. See children, you have to give the reason also. Be brief and specific, and then tone should be formal. Word limit, don't exceed 50. Now if it is informal reply, so acknowledge in first person, as I just did in the beginning. I want to thank like this. Okay, but later on when I said that if it is formal reply, it should be in the third person. Use second person for the sender of invitation. Alright, then same acceptance, regret, and then specify the reason for refusal. Use warm and simple language, and word limit should not be more than 50. I think by here it is clear, children. Okay, so now let's move on to some examples. Your friend PV Satish has invited you to attend the wedding of his sister Jaya, and you find that you have an important paper of pre-board examination on the day of the wedding. Thus, you cannot attend the event. So this is there. So you are Puneet, which this. Now, children, it is there. So first sender's address, then date, then receiver's address, then dear Satish, thank you for invitation to Jaya's wedding on 3rd December. I send my happiest congratulations to her and your family. And unfortunately, I have my pre-board paper of physics scheduled for this day, so I cannot attend the marriage ceremony. Once again, accept my heartiest congratulations. Sincerely yours, Puneet. So this will be there. All right. Now let's take some other questions. Draft a formal reply accepting an invitation to be present on the occasion of the wedding of Ankush, son of Mr. and Mrs. Shankar of 24 Green Park Road, Kanpur. You are Vikram Gaurav, Raja Ki Mandi, Agra. So Mr. and Mrs. Vikram Gaur thanked Mr. and Mrs. Sankar for inviting them on the occasion of the wedding of their son Ankush at 24 Green Park Road, Kanpur on 15th May this. And at last Vikram Gaur. So see, it will be mentioned in the question, children, that whether it is a formal reply, formal reply. So if it is a formal reply, you will follow the same answer, and if it is an informal reply, alright, so it will be like that only. Like this question number 5 is that after formal reply expressing your ability to attend the inauguration of the showroom regalia on Sunday, the 20th July 2000 at 11 am at B12 Rohini, you are Naveen Jain of C5 GK1 New Delhi, and your friend is GL Bansal of 23 Sundarnagar, New Delhi. So C5 GK1 New Delhi, then date. Mrs. and Mr. Naveen Jain thank Mrs. and Mr. GL Bansal for the invitation to the inauguration of their showroom regalia on Sunday 20th of July 2000 at 11 am at B12 Rohini, Delhi. However, they express they are able to be present on the occasion due to prior commitments. So like this, children. Take the screenshot of question number 4 also. It is about Avinash Bhalla, and you have received invitation from the Director of Health Services, right? And take the screenshot of question number 3 also, children. Okay, fine. So one more question is there. Rohit has got success in CBSE PMT and he wants to celebrate his admission to Shivaji Medical College by throwing a party. Right, same is there. So children, you can like this write the invitation letters. All right. See, it is mentioned informal invitation in the beginning. Write an informal invitation. Next question is also informal invitation. Okay, these are the answers. You can say examples of informal invitation. Generally, it will be mentioned in informal invitation. Okay, or I can show you like this. See, informal invitation letter. Here also informal invitation letter. So generally it will be mentioned, but if it is not mentioned, now suppose this question, it is not mentioned. Question number 30 we see. You are Ankit Verma, your friend from Malaysia is staying in the hostel. Invite him to join Diwali celebration. So although it is an informal invitation letter, but it is not mentioned. So my suggestion is that you will treat it as informal invitation letter reply. Alright, children. So now thank you for watching this video. So this was all about informal invitation. I hope you must have got a lot of details about how to write informal invitation letter and then the reply to informal invitation letter. So kindly take advantage of these things and hope you will do good in exams. So thank you for the day. Goodbye.